What is up, you guys? Always a pleasure to have you here on the Mr. Dig channel with me. Guys, we are in it right now. Springtime is wide but open. I mean, we cannot keep up no matter working weekends, after hours. We are slap in it. And so what we decided to do was go ahead and move our topsoil pile. As you can see, Mr. Ivan's up in the Komatsu 360. Our good buddy Anderson, of course, is in his Volvo 30-ton. We're going to move this entire topsoil pile around yonder to GreenGo, because I tell you what, GreenGo, the mulch and compost yard, is the busiest that I have ever seen it. This is going to be our year. I mean, if we can make it through it, if everybody could just hang on a few more weeks. But we are right smack dab in the middle of it right now. So I just wanted to stop and show you guys this real quick. We're gonna ride back to GreenGo and check it out. Then what I want to do is fly the drone too, because another reason why we're moving this pile is, if you can see behind the cat there, that's where we're currently excavating. So we're moving the cell. Landfill cell is eventually going to be in here. It's going to take up some of GreenGo's property. It's also going to take up some of the concrete yards property. So we've got to do some transitioning and some moving around. If you watch the video for any length of time, you know that landfill comes first, and we have to excavate cells in order to place the trash. Well, I've set up all my businesses around the site, and they have to move occasionally. I didn't think it would be this soon, but we're having to kind of readjust, at least make plans for where we're going to move some of these operations in the future. I don't like it because obviously we've got power in some of them, we've got water ran, so it's a lot of infrastructure that we've got to move, and that of course takes time, and that is what we do not have a lot of right now. There's our buddy Nick and the cat that we rode in last week. If you saw that video, it seems to be doing well still. Of course, the Volvo's hanging in there. We ain't had a lick of trouble out of it. Komatsu, knock on wood, has been doing fine here for the recent few weeks after we put that new DPF filter on it. Mr. Ivan's in a great spot, man. That makes loading the truck so much easier when you can get way up above the truck like he is right now. I'm kind of in his swing route too. I might better back up a little bit. go check them out on the other end and see how it's going. I believe they might be already screening this topsoil. If they're not, they need to be, because I know the order sheet for mulch, compost, and topsoil is a bit ridiculous right now. Trucks all over the place waiting to get loaded with mulch and whatever else. I can't blame everybody. I've been in my yard pretty much every afternoon too, just kind of playing. Y'all know that's my therapy, getting out in the yard. And I've been pruning stuff, planting stuff, just playing. But me and everybody else in the area, that's for dang sure right now. I mean, these piles, as soon as we get them on the ground, we had a good little stockpile the other day, and as soon as it hits the ground, it's going in a truck right now. They're grinding up just as fast as they can back there to get material ready to go through and be colorized. It is just, it's busy, guys. That tip out bucket is the best thing since sliced bread, though. I'll tell you that much. That has been a good rig right there. I believe that's a 9-yard tip out bucket on that Hyundai 960. Load them up and move them out. I tell you guys what though, the wrapping of this drum and doing the colorizing inside this edge trommel was one of the best decisions that we've ever made, because we are able to produce so much more mulch. If we were relying purely on our grinder to color on the inside like we used to, we would be even further behind than we are right now. Service trailer on the front of the lull, so let's go around here and see what they might be doing to the B66L. It looks like you had to change some teeth. Yeah, I believe we done put some new teeth on her then and got the cradle back and screen back in place. So teeth changing time. You know, some of y'all ask how often we have to change the teeth, and it really just depends on the amount of dirt in the material, how contaminated the material is, and just what kind of material we're putting through it. So it's kind of a loaded question, but we often change them out. We'll segregate the wood out, pine over here, hardwood over here, and kind of change the teeth depending on the type of material that we have. Oh man, we even got some palms to run through the shredder. Now, we did have some actual palmetto trees that came in one time. Now these are sago palms. But we had some actual palmetto trees, big long palms come in. And those things are tough. Now, I can tell why they used to build the walls for the cannons out of those palmetto trees, because they're so rubbery, the cannonballs would bounce off of them. And it gave that grinder a hard time. We got a nice pile of red screened up, so that's good to see. And as soon as they get this mountain built up here, I assume the next they're going to work on the coffee brown, as well as get us some more black screened up. Red's probably the third most popular. We've got a good bit of stockpile, some feedstock, so that's good to see. The other positive thing with it being spring and everybody being in their yard, they're taking out trees. Of course, there's still quite a few down, believe it or not, from the hurricane. So people are out in their yards cleaning up, bringing that material in, and that's helping us feed this big mulch demand right now. But this is what we do not want to see over here. So somebody, yeah, you know, it's nobody's fault really. We can't have eyes on the whole operation all the time, but people throw this kind of crap in here and we have to go through and sort it out. But definitely a landscaper. All the blowers and gasoline, edgers, silt fence, all that kind of junk. So we have to take the time to pull this material out because we certainly don't want it going through the grinder. What we'll do in most cases, if we catch it when they bring this kind of junk in, we'll divert them to the landfill or either charge them a cleanup fee because we have to take the time to clean it up. Oh yeah, okay. We got the new edge trommel over here screening up some topsoil. Let's go check them out. I know people are screaming for the good stuff too. That's some of the stuff we mixed up. Well, not the same pile. We done sold through that, and then who knows how much extra of the good stuff, but that's all we got left right now. We got to get us some more pine bark nuggets to be able to mix some more good stuff up with. Oh man, we're busy. This is the topsoil that Mr. Ivan was loading up when we first came into the landfill site. They're bringing it around here and dumping it. And then I'm not sure who's in that loader there. Maybe Devin. He's running it through the edge trommel, screening it down. Getting all the big stuff out of it. And it's got plenty to get out of it, don't it? We'll take this material and stockpile it over to the side. If it's see, I don't want this large of stuff in my compost windrows, but that material right there is actually fine to go into the composting process. Whoa. All right, let's step back a little bit. But anyhow, we'll put it to the side and either pile it up, let it rot down some more, or if it's small enough, they'll put it into the windrows and let it compost. Yeah, that's our buddy Devin up there in the Hyundai 960. Let's see what kind of material we got going through the screen. And this is your result right here, folks. Ain't that pretty? This is just straight natural topsoil. No compost added. They might be mixing a little bit of coffee grounds in with it, but just straight topsoil basically. And the topsoil sells great. My biggest concern with the topsoil is it hasn't gone through the composting process, which means it hasn't reached those internal temperatures like our compost has, and that gets rid of any weed seeds, because there will be weed seeds in that topsoil pile. I mean, weed seeds just blow in from wherever. So that's why I prefer to use compost on my grass and in my beds, just because it has gone through that heating process and all those weed seeds have been cooked out essentially. And here comes another tree company. They're going to drop off their material, so that's good to see. If you got it going out, you got to have it coming in. Howdy, friend.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
What can I do for you?
I got a few small stumps, a few good-sized chunks of wood,
yeah,
and a lot of stump grinders.
Okay.
So that means a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt. Where you normally dump it out? Right here?
Yeah, but I don't ever bring this. I usually bring logs and debris.
I got you. All right, let me call Brandon real quick and see where he wants it.
All right.
All right, as you heard, this fella's got kind of a junky load, so Brandon wants to put him back around here by the pine board. So let's go see what he's got. What up, Fern? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah. Brandon said he wants this load back by the pine boards. It's a lot of stumps and dirt and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna back him up over here. Well, we'll try to. bit of confusion there. Hey, you want it tucked up tight to the pine boards?
Yeah, maybe like further down that way.
Okay. Probably about right here is as far as I'm going to be able to get him. But this stuff's got to be sorted through anyway, so. Let's see what he's got. Hey, he brought a cicada with him. These are little critters make so much noise during the summertime, buzzing the little wings. Last year was like a cicada super hatch or something. It was, the woods around here were so daggum loud. No, to the right. Which is that okay? You can throw it anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throw it to the right of the truck, and they got to go through this material anyway. That way they can kind of sort through what you got too. It's gonna be a hot seat here come summertime. Probably hot already. Where's your umbrella at, man?
I need to get one.
You do. They got to turn him on some tunes first. I don't blame him. It probably takes a little while to offload this truck. Put them jack legs down and go to work. Pretty neat rig. These have been crazy popular after the hurricane, man. You couldn't find one of these things within 200 miles to purchase. They was all busy picking up trees and cleaning yards and getting trees off of houses, you name it. These were highly, and still are, highly sought after pieces of equipment. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's gonna take a while. I don't think we're staying the whole offload, but we'll stay for a couple of scoops anyway. Almost rolled back on him. Good thing about that little that little thing though, he can grab it and move it out of the way. Wonder if he's any good at that little grapple game that they have at Chuck E. Cheese, you know, where you have to drop down and grab the toy. Wonder if he's got an advantage on him. You would think so, wouldn't you? Okay, I see why he put in his music, his earbuds now. That's gonna take forever to offload this truck, so let's go check on something else. Well, I was gonna fly the drone, but I kind of left it at home, and it's very difficult to fly that thing when it's not in your possession. You guys, I'm losing my mind, man. I don't even know what day it is. It's just busy. All right, well, we're now around here at the sand plant now. Of course, you see some sands being made, and our buddy AA Ron is around here on the Cat Mini laying some new water line. And it looks like he found the water line. Uh-oh. He found it, huh?
He Yeah.
Was that 6-inch?
6 inch.
Okay. You're just gonna do a little ghetto patch on it, I see. Well, whatever works. How bad did you hit it?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like all this piece right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right here. It's
Okay.
like a hole right here, but I was saying.
Oh well.
That's gonna work.
Yeah, he said he would find it one way or the other. He found it.
Yeah.
That's the other issue with the expansion of the landfill. We had to dig up that water line that sprinkles our road. So Aaron's gonna reroute it. We're also gonna run this water line to the scale house so that we can flood underneath the scales and clean them. Hey buddy. I forgot about these. Do you too, or you knew there was here? Yeah, I could tell. I forgot, where's this one go to?
There.
Oh, that's it?
The same place those go.
Okay.
Those are all. I could have cut them.
Yeah, you decided to cut the good one.
Decided I'd cut them.
You gonna go under? We got so much stuff buried over here. I think once it makes it past that next little point though, we've got power up there and one, maybe two more water lines. When we were putting in the wash plant, you don't ever foresee, you know, having to come back through and dig in these areas. We put them deep, as you can tell, but not quite deep enough back there. That'll do it right there. They done suckered me into manual labor around here. I knew we shouldn't have come around here. All right, we got another 200 feet loaded up. It's trying to rain on us. It is some kind of humid. About 86 degrees today. Sticky. Rollo! What in the world we got going on there? Oh. Did you hit that pipe too, or just insulation?
Just insulation.
You knew what you was doing, didn't you?
Professional.
Okay, we go ahead and be gluing some pipe if you want us to. Luis, you got your paper towels? I mean, if you need them, we can go ahead and start gluing some pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, we gotta go under. Never mind, we gotta go under.
Yeah, I'd glue those two together.
Yeah.
Maybe even three of them, and that way you can push them in.
Yeah, okay.
Brush some more.
No, Well, Aaron said we could go ahead and glue these three together.
Okay.
Let him dig under that pipe.
Yeah, just feed them in this way.
Yeah.
It'd be easier.
Okay. All right, we're gonna trench a little bit more. Then I believe we can feed it underneath this big massive pipe right here. Tie in up there and we should be good to go. Yeah, we gotta go up. Up? Yeah. Almost. No. Yo voy por abajo, creo. Ya. ¿Ya tienes?
Pick it up, Louis. Can you pull it down right?
Okay. It's still pretty angled, pretty hard, but we'll see what it does. Yeah, hopefully you don't leak down. Yeah, we might have to take that back out. Yeah, let's pull it out, because that ain't gonna work. It's at too much of an angle. Okay. Louise, you gotta yell loud, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
We had to go over it, boss man.
Alright.
Our idea was poop.
Alright.
So,
Well,
but it's good now.
that'll be all
Just remember in a couple years when you're trenching again, you hit it, you can cuss me and Luis.
right. I don't, I mean,
It's still a couple feet deep. I mean, I'd rather gone under it and
yeah. I mean,
thought we had a good
unless
idea, but that's what we get for thinking.
That pipe there ought not stop up, and that's at schedule 500 PVC, so
Oh yeah, it should be okay. Hopefully so.
hopefully I won't dig that up. If I don't have to dig that up, this should be fine.
If you do, call Luis. It was
I
his.
will.
It was his fault.
That's all right.
We got it now. We should be good. Well guys, that was fun, but not that much fun. I gotta have all the fun I can stand for today. Y'all, it's cold drink 30. We went straight from spring to summer. It's hot. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Consider subscribing if you hadn't already. Give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. And I'll see you on the next one.